Yo, what's going on, guys? Discord Link here. Welcome to episode number 10 of Recreating Hypixel. In this episode, we are going to be recreating the pit from Hypixel. I'm going to be using a plugin called the pit. There are two different versions of this plugin that I know of anyway. This is the free version that I'm going to be using, so you guys can check it out in the description so you guys can use it yourselves. There's also a premium version on Spigot. I forget how much that one costs, but the free version and the premium version, they're about the same anyway. I just know that the one I am using is free, and it's literally like almost the same as the premium one. So here are my plugins that I have on the server. This is a fresh new Minecraft. It's like a paper 1.8.8 or 1.8.9 server. So these are just some basic plugins that I had or that I added. You guys can check all these out. I will also link down below the download for this map, but in this video we are going to be pretty much setting up everything that is on the right side of your screen. They also have you guys can see they have events. They also have prestiges, like a whole leveling system, everything that Hypixel the pit has besides the mysterious items. I don't know what they're called, or the mythical items. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, if you guys are excited, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. If this video gets 30 likes, I will start working on episode 11. Join the Discord down below. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, as you guys can see right there on right here above our hotbar, it says set pit spawn use / the pit set spawn. So let's see. So these are where the villagers are gonna go. This is where the hologram or the leaderboard goes. I want to put the spawn like right here. I don't know the exact spawn. You guys can of course make this something completely different if you want to, but I'm gonna do / the pit set spawn. Oh, if I can spell it correctly, the pit set spawn. There we go. Pit spawn was set. Okay, so now I'm gonna type / the pit set spawn region, and I'm going to click on the wand. So now basically I can go to an area at spawn, and so this is like world edit kind of. So I want to right click, or I want to left click on one area, and I'm going to right click on the area on the opposite side. So I haven't done this before, so I'm gonna try to test this out. I'm going to make the first location right here. I don't know if this should be pretty good. I want to make this the first location. Okay, so there we go. And then I want to make the second location over here, but I want to make it high up so that it counts as this whole area as like the spawn. So I want to make it like right here. That should be pretty good. And as you guys can see on the scoreboard, we have the spawn created, and we also have the spawn region created. Now we need to create the pit hole, which is obviously right here. Now this is going to be kind of difficult because the hole isn't a like square or a rectangle, it's a circle. So what I'm going to do, you guys might want to change this to your own liking. I'm not going to make this perfect because I don't know how to make it perfect, honestly. So what I did anyway was I did / the pit set pit hole wand, and I'm going to create the first region right there, and I'm going to create the second region, I don't know, right here. I don't know if that's how it should be. That's how I'm gonna make it because that's as easy as I can do. Okay, I actually had to restart my game for some reason, but if you guys downloaded the map, you guys might see obsidian. If you guys do, I believe once you're finished with the setup, you can actually go into build mode and remove that. But for some reason, every time I restart the server, the obsidian just returns. I don't know why that is, but we'll see if we can remove that once the setup is over. But anyway, now we can move on to the NPCs. Okay, so here are the NPCs that we can set up. First one we're going to do is the Keeper NPC, which goes right here. So what we're going to do is go into chat, click on the Keeper, and then click enter, and here's the Keeper. These guys will not actually work until we're completely done with the setup, and then you can actually click them, and then they'll open up with like GUIs or send you to a lobby if you actually have a lobby, which we don't, so this one will not actually work. The next one we'll go ahead and add is the Quest Master, which is I don't believe the Quest Master is a feature on the server or on this plugin, but the NPC does exist. There we go. There's the Quest Master. Over here is the Stats NPC, which does work. So go into Stats. There we go. And then we have the Prestige NPC right here. You guys, I know some of you guys like to have it perfectly in the middle. I don't think it's very important, at least not to me, it's not. But you guys can actually make it so it's perfectly right there in the middle of the block if you really want to. Anyway, right here is the non-permanent perks or items, so non-permanent items, and then over here are the permanent perks. I believe it's what it's called, permanent upgrades. There we go. And then we are done with the NPCs. Okay, next are the launchers, the slime blocks. So go ahead and do /the pit, set launcher. You guys will get this thing. Do not left click on these blocks. I would right click on them. But basically go to any of the slime blocks in any of the corners of the main spawn. And then basically just right click on every single one of these slime blocks and they will become a launcher. So once you run on them, you'll get launched into the war zone. So we're going to want to go ahead and do this for every single corner. And we are officially done with this guy, so we can throw him away. Next are the random gold. So this is pretty random. Obviously, it does say random gold. So what we're going to want to do is basically find a random spot and across the map. Do /the pit, set random gold, like that. And then basically just right click to add a block. So basically every few minutes, gold will pretty much come up from the ground, you collect it, and you get coins. And you can use the coins for upgrades, perks, different stuff like that. So we can basically put this across the entire map if we really want to. I'm not going to do the entire map. I'm just going to do a little bit around this main area. I don't know how frequent Hypixel has theirs around. I'm kind of doing it, I feel like, a lot right now. But I'm just going to do this just around the main spawn area. So once we do play, we can actually see the gold popping up. Okay, that's good enough for me. So we can basically be done right now, but we're going to do the optional stuff, such as like the inner chest. So what we're going to do is do /the pit, set ender chest, and then I believe it's right click on this guy as well. Right click, now this guy will be an ender chest. The next one is the pit hologram. I know some people like to have this perfect. I don't, but basically go ahead and go to the middle around where you think the Hypixel pit hologram is on the server. And basically do /the pit, set pit hole hologram, like that. And so the hologram will be right there. I think that's a little too high, but it'll work. It works for me. And then the features hologram goes right here. I don't know how high this one is supposed to be, but I'm going to stay on here. Do /the pit, set unlocked features hologram. It's a long one. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, I did. Okay, here we go. Features hologram, and then it goes right here. Okay, so I'm kind of worried that that's too low down. I think we can fix that in the config later if we have to. Okay, so I've tested doing this before on my own server, but I never actually tested like setting up events. So you guys might want to try this on your own or look up a different tutorial, but I'm going to try this. This might work, I don't know. So basically I'm going to set up the king of the hill. So what I want to do is this, basically. The pit, set event locations, position 1, and then I'm going to do Koth, okay. So I don't know, and then let's go ahead and set this as position 2 over here. So I don't know if that's going to work. I have no idea. And then I'm going to just do /the pit, set event Koth right there in the middle. So hopefully maybe the king of the hill will spawn in right there. Maybe. I don't know. And then let's go ahead and do some care packages. Let's go ahead and just set up one care package, a location. You guys can set up different ones across the map. We'll go ahead and make one right here. So what we need to do first is let's go ahead and see what it wants from us. Okay, so it wants us to set up more locations. So let's go ahead and put right here position 1, and let's do package. And then over here, let's do package position number 2. And then right here in the middle, let's go ahead and type in this guy, the pit set event care package. So hopefully a care package will spawn in right here. And then let's go ahead and do the rage pit, which goes right here in the middle. This one's gonna be kind of difficult. Let's see how it wants us to do this one. Rage pit. Okay, it wants us to do pretty much the same thing. So let's go ahead and set position number 1. I don't know. We want to be inside of this wall, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to make the first position right here. Alright, there it is. Let's go ahead and fill it in with the blocks. Alright, and then let's go ahead and set the second position, like, oh, I don't know. I guess right here. Position number 2. I have no idea how that's going to work. Absolutely no idea. I don't think it's going to work at all. But there we have it. Okay, so I accidentally typed in the pit set event holograms. I actually put one right here. but I believe they go like 2 blocks up in each corner. I believe this is where they go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one right there. But basically, I guess we are officially done. Okay, so I typed in, okay, I don't know what the command was. I'll put it on the screen. But basically, I think it was /the pit, disable setup, something like that. And it basically just restarted the server for me. So we're gonna go ahead and reconnect once it starts back up. All right, and here we go. This is perfect. All right, wait, looks like this is fully working. As you guys can see, we don't have rank set up, so if I type in hey, it's just a red name, but it does say my level right there. We have a random kit, so it randomly gives us chain or iron armor. We get the iron sword, the bow, and some arrows. Here are the non-permanent items over here. We do have 50 gold, so we can go ahead and get some obsidian. We don't have enough levels for upgrades. Okay, so this actually is perfect. Okay, I don't think it's perfectly in line with the block, but it actually... So, does respawn work? I can't respawn here because I'm already here. Alright, and then the stats. Okay, so I actually need levels. So if I do /the pit, we can actually do level set Discord link. We'll do 120. So now we're level 120, as you guys can see. So now we can access this type of stuff. A lot of different stats that we can choose from, or that we can view. And then here are the different type of features that we unlocked since we got the max level. There are prestiges, like I said, so we can do /the pit prestige, and then set Discord link 35, which is max prestige. I do need to relog from the server in order for it to load on tab. There we go. Now we have the pink brackets, and then you guys can see XXXV for 35. And then you guys can click on prestige. You guys can actually prestige right here, since I'm already at the max prestige, so it doesn't matter. You guys can make this NPC work. Basically, if you have a lobby, you guys can set a command for this NPC to execute. If you click on it, it'll send you to a lobby. Of course, there is no actual like mysterious items or whatever they call it on Hypixel. There are ender chests, so you guys can actually put stuff in here. There is a cooldown. Okay, is that a thing on Hypixel? If not, you can probably remove that. If you do /pit chat, you can actually enable or disable all of these things, like on Hypixel. And yeah, the respawn, like I showed you. Oh yeah, here are the perks. There are a lot of perks. They're super cool. I can actually give myself gold. So /the pit gold give Discord link. We'll just give myself like 1,000,000. So we can give myself some perks here. We'll go ahead and give myself that one. Actually, I need to go into survival. Oh, you actually need... okay. You have 0, I don't know, renown, I think that's how you call it. Oh, you can actually get renown. I think that's a new feature. I didn't know that was a thing. We'll give myself a ton of it. So now we can go ahead and get this. There we go. And then we can go ahead and get... Sure, we'll just get all of these guys down here because these guys seem pretty good. Alright, yep, there we go. Alright, so now we have a whole bunch of different perks, which is super cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump out here. If we place this obsidian, you guys can actually see after, how long is that, 2 or 3 minutes on Hypixel, this will actually get removed. So we'll come back to this here in a few minutes. There are bounties, so if I do /the pit bounty, let's go ahead and set my bounty to 5,000, oh, not 50,000. So now, I believe on other people's screens, I will have 5,000 G, pretty much what's next to me on my name. I will have that floating around my body, just like Hypixel. I don't know, I don't think it shows up on, yeah, it doesn't show up on my screen, but it shows up on everybody else's screens, which is pretty cool. Okay, so jumping over here into the plugins, here's the pit plugin. There is a lot that we can change. So here's some basic settings. Oh, let me pull it over here. So you can change like the lobby name. I mean, there's a ton of stuff you can change. The scoreboard tab list. You guys can see it's default to spigotmc.org. You guys can change this to whatever your server IP is and your server store is. Rank colors, so we can basically make this like Hypixel colors. If I save this and restart the server, or if I can reload the plugin, my name should be like a pinkish red. And you can also change the scoreboard, of course. So you can put your IP right here. I mean, there's a ton of stuff we can change. Different perks. I mean, here are all the perks. You can change anything about these perks. Prestiges. Here are the different, I don't even know, I guess different perks that you unlock when you prestige. So you guys can edit those as well. The map, random gold. You guys can see the different places that I set random gold. Actually, I think we can also change the hologram that'll be placed on accident somewhere. You guys can also change the different locations of the regions, like the pit hole and spawn. I mean, there's so much stuff. You can change the location of NPCs, launchers, holograms, different languages. I mean, there's so much stuff in different GUIs. You guys can change anything about all of these GUIs. This plugin is like completely configurable. Here are the different events. So events, I mean, you can change anything about every single event that we added. The holograms, I can actually remove one of the holograms that I accidentally placed down right here. The different regions that the events are in, and they also have a pretty cool one. It's the accounts folder. Basically, you can see all of the different people that joined your server, and so this is my profile right here. You guys can see my balance, the bounty that I have, the level I have. Here are the different perks that I have, my stats, my options that I have, and then like my complete like prestige and all that stuff. Super cool. I don't know, I really like that feature, but I think that's pretty much it, honestly. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if I correctly set up the events. I hope I did. I don't see any notifications letting me know that there are events like starting soon. I don't know how long those take until, I don't know how long there are between each event. So I don't know, maybe there'll be an event in a couple minutes. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, then please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. 30 likes on this video, and I will get started on episode number 11, which might be Bed Wars or Sky Wars. We'll see. And I hope to get back into Skyblock pretty soon. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.